Welcome to Trickey's Kitchen, where delicious food is made easy. Today, Trickey will prepare a luscious lemon Swiss roll cake. These are the ingredients for the batter, the ingredients for the two fillings, and lastly, the ingredients for the glaze icing. Preparatory steps. So grease a 13-inch by a 9-inch baking tin and line it with greaseproof or parchment paper. Also preheat the oven to the temperature shown. Let's prepare the batter now. So whisk the egg whites in a large mixing bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of sugar out of the total quantity. And whisk until stiff. Then set aside for later in this recipe. Now take another mixing bowl and add in the egg yolks and the remaining sugar. Whisk until the mixture is pale and leaves a thick trail. Now add in the lemon zest and sift in the plain flour and the baking powder. Very gently fold it into the mixture. Now add in the egg whites that we whipped in step 1 and again very gently fold it into the mixture until it is just combined. It's important to not overmix. With this, the batter is ready. So pour the batter slowly into the prepared baking tin and spread it out so that the base of the baking tin is evenly covered. Then level the top and bake in a preheated oven for 12 to 15 minutes or until the cake is done. Then remove from the oven when done. You will know the cake is done when a skewer inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. Also, the cake should be gently springy and should have left the sides of the tin. From this point on, Trickey's daughter will take over and roll up the Swiss roll and decorate it. So lightly dust icing sugar over a sheet of baking paper and flip the cake over and peel off the lining paper. You need to do this while the cake is still warm. Now carefully roll, starting with a tight turn to make a good round shape. You will notice that Trickey's daughter is making small cuts at the bottom. Use the baking paper to lift and roll and leave to cool in the rolled up position. Now let's prepare the lemon whipped cream filling. So add the double cream, caster sugar and lemon zest to a mixing bowl. Whip until the mixture just holds its shape. So now that we've got the filling ready, let's unroll the Swiss roll. So carefully unroll the Swiss roll and spread on the first filling, which is the lemon curd, evenly all over the surface. Please note we are using ready-made lemon curd. You could prepare lemon curd at home. With the first filling in place, let's go on and spread the lemon whipped cream, which is our second filling, evenly over the lemon curd. Now that the two fillings are in place, slowly roll the cake up with the help of the baking paper. And position the cake with the seam underneath. Let's prepare the lemon glaze icing. So sift in the icing sugar into a mixing bowl, add in the lemon juice and mix. Very gradually add in the required amount of water and mix until it is of a pourable consistency. Now let's prepare a little bit of yellow icing. So spoon a little of the icing into a mixing bowl, add yellow food coloring to it and mix to combine. Then spoon it into a piping bag. Then set aside for later. We need to act fast while the icing is still soft and has not yet set. So slowly pour the rest of the lemon glaze icing all over the Swiss roll and spread evenly to cover the roll completely. Now pipe the yellow icing in straight up and down lines at even intervals across the Swiss rolls. Remember to act fast while the icing is still soft. Now carefully pull a skewer across the yellow lines in alternate directions to form a feather pattern. As before, act fast before the icing can set. Then set aside to allow the icing to set. When the icing is set, trim off the edges of the Swiss roll and pipe cream rosettes over the top to decorate. Finish off by topping the Swiss roll with decorative slices of lemon. You can use your creativity to decorate it as you wish. Slice neatly and transfer onto a serving plate and enjoy with a cup of evening tea. And there you have it, a luscious lemon Swiss roll cake. So thank you for stopping by. Do hope you will give this recipe a try. Have lots of fun in the process as you toy, and most of all, don't forget to enjoy. Trickey's Kitchen has lots of other delicious recipes that you would like to try out. So be sure to click on the video link on your screen right now and watch another video, and subscribe to Trickey's Kitchen if you haven't yet.